back to Science Fundamentals. I'm Gavin Ferguson, and this week we'll be talking about circuits.
A circuit is the path that an electric current travels on, and a simple circuit, which we'll be making today, contains three components that allow the circuit to function. A source of voltage, such as a battery, is like the power plant of the circuit. All the power originates in the source. A conductive path, often a wire, is like the highway in a city. It transports energy from the source to resistors throughout the circuit. And lastly, the resistors, which in this case are LED lights, are like buildings. They control the flow of currents in the circuit. There are three main types of circuits that we will be creating today. First, we will build a series circuit. In a series circuit, the current passes through each circuit element one after the other. In a parallel circuit, the elements are each on their own separate branches, so there are multiple paths for the currents to flow. In a parallel and series circuit, both types of circuit are present. The current can split up, but the same voltage is applied to each element. Now that we've covered the basics, let's get into our experiments. First, we'll be making conductive Play-Doh. In a large saucepan, mix 1 cup of water, 1 cup of flour, a 1/4 cup of salt, a tablespoon of vegetable oil, 9 tablespoons of lemon juice, and a little bit of food coloring. Start stirring until it's all combined. Once it's all combined, move it to medium heat over a stove and stir continuously as it starts to thicken. After a few minutes, you'll have a thick dough formed in your pan. Move the dough to a floured cookie sheet and knead for 5 to 10 minutes. Gradually add flour to the dough if it's too sticky until it's all combined and it no longer sticks to your fingers. After a few minutes, your conductive dough is ready to go. Next, we'll be making insulating dough. For this, you'll need flour, sugar, vegetable oil, purified water, and food coloring. In a medium bowl, combine 1 cup of flour, half a cup of sugar, and 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Stir until all the oil is absorbed. Gradually pour in half a cup of purified water until the dough begins to form. Keep stirring. Move your dough to a floured cookie sheet and keep adding flour until it's no longer sticky. After a few minutes of kneading, your dough will be ready to go. Keep your dough in airtight containers or wrap them so they don't dry out. For our circuit experiments, we'll need copper LED lights, AA batteries, scissors, wire strippers, and our dough. You can get the lights from Walmart or the dollar store. Begin by cutting the wire on even intervals with an LED light on each one. You'll need about 5 or 6 for the experiment. Repeat the process of cutting off the wire on the other 2 battery packs. On the other 2 battery packs, split the wire so that you have 2 ends, like this. Now Now we're going to start assembling our circuit. Connect your inner wires on your first and second and your second and third battery packs. Connect your outer wires to the conductive Play-Doh that we built earlier. Now place an LED strand between your two pieces of conductive dough. If it doesn't work, try turning the piece around. Now we're going to add a third and fourth piece of conductive Play-Doh to our circuit, repeating the same processes as before. Now if you remove the middle strand, you might see that the circuit is no longer working. This is because the circuit series has been broken. Repeat the same processes as before with the insulating dough and take note of the differences that you see. We'll now be making parallel circuits. Start with the same setup as before with conductive dough connected by one LED light. Add a second LED strand going the same direction. Now add one more LED strand so you have 3 going from the first to the second clump of dough. Now remove the middle LED strand and take note of what you see. Repeat this process with the insulating dough. Lastly, we'll be making series parallel circuits. Start with 2 pieces of conductive dough connected by one LED strand. Add a third piece of dough and connect it with one LED strand leading to the first piece of dough and 2 LED strands leading to the third. Repeat this process with the non-conductive or insulating dough and note the changes.
You've now built series, parallel, and series parallel circuits. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week.